Welcome to C3 Orientation for Craft Professionals. Why C3? C3 is a nonprofit organization of building owners, general contractors, and specialty contractors, both merit shop and union shop, as well as architects and industry trade organizations that are working together to establish a safe, skilled, and sustainable craft workforce. This goal is achieved with a focus on three key elements: hiring craft workers as hourly employees, providing safety training and craft skills training linked to construction career paths. You may wonder how this affects you, the craft professional. If your employer is a C3 accredited employer or a C3 project participant, it has committed to pay you as an hourly employee with overtime pay when you work more than 40 hours in a 7-day pay period. Your employer has committed to provide safety training that includes OSHA 10 for craft workers and OSHA 30 for supervisors. Your employer has committed to provide workers' compensation insurance coverage to protect you in the event of an on-the-job injury. Very importantly, if your employer is a C3 accredited employer, it has also committed to provide craft skills training linked to competencies identified in a construction career path that has been developed for you. All of this enables you to work safely and earn more money while moving up in the career ladder as your skills grow. Be sure to ask your employer about its crafts training program and the career path that applies to you. To protect the integrity of the C3 program, C3 conducts periodic compliance visits to C3 projects, such as the one you are starting today. During our visit, the C3 compliance manager will verify that each worker has the proper OSHA safety credentials, that you are an employee and not an independent subcontractor, which means that you are paid by the hour, not by the piece, and you earn overtime pay when you work more than 40 hours in a 7-day pay period. And finally, that state and federal employment taxes are deducted from your pay and matched as required by law. So if you are greeted by a C3 compliance manager, don't be concerned. They are working on your behalf. Ask your employer about their involvement with C3. If your employer is a C3 accredited employer, have they earned an endorsement from C3 for their craft training program? If so, ask them to explain their craft training program and how it impacts your career path. If they have not earned a craft training endorsement from C3, tell them that you believe it is important to you and your fellow craft professionals that they do so, because it benefits the company too. C3 is a win-win-win for all parties involved in the construction process. As a craft professional, you benefit from training that enables you to work safely and skillfully, thereby creating demands for your services, which grows your wages. The C3 model also establishes career paths for craft professionals. C3 creates careers, not just a job. Construction companies that employ craft professionals benefit from a safe, skilled craft workforce that produces high-quality work with less rework, which creates demand for those company services, improves their profitability, and enables them to grow their organizations. The building owner reaps the benefit of high-performing buildings that have lower maintenance costs, fewer warranty calls, and longer building life cycles. Very importantly, all of this added together generates a sustainable craft workforce. If you'd like to know more about C3, visit us at c3.org.